Hello everyone and welcome back to Donut Like Donut Read. My name is Julius and with me today I have Joaquin.
What's up?
Clemens.
Hello there.
And Matt of Steel Donut fame.
Hey, I'm back again.
And today we're continuing My Life with Tales. Hooray.
Yeah, you want to give a quick recap for what happened last video?
Well, if that's even possible.
Just try as much as you can.
So we have our main character, Sandra, who one day just gets sucked into the TV and
it happens.
She's now in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
And you can also leave anytime you want.
Yeah, she also becomes Amy. And then it's revealed that, I guess, Amy left. Actually, it was Amy who left to the real world before. Because she was, like Sonic didn't want to drive a race with her one time.
Understandable. I would also leave to the real world if that happened to me.
So that doesn't really make sense. And then it's also revealed that her brother Jonas was Shadow, who was a spy.
Yeah.
From Eggman, who's there's also gonna be a race against Eggman. They don't really explain why, but they're gonna race against him, and it's really important that they win the race. So yeah, her brother has been Shadow all along, and he was a spy.
I didn't really expect
and
this.
For some reason, she's also the only person who cares about this.
If you haven't watched the first video and you're like, this doesn't make any sense, then you haven't watched the first video.
It also doesn't make sense.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Fortunately, I had to leave.
I would say I recommend you go watch the first video to fully understand the second one, but I don't think it's going to help you.
Yeah.
I recommend you watch it anyway, though, because it's funny.
You know, with the title like My Life with Tales, I would have expected like a slice of life type of fanfic.
We're getting a slice of someone's life. I'm just not sure I like their life very much. It definitely a slice of someone's life, but I don't understand what's happening in their life.
Slice of my life with tales.
A slice of my life with tales.
But yeah, we also had Shadow spreading lies about her because she was getting together with Tails and he was jealous, despite also at least having pretended to be her brother. So that's the thing. They don't talk to her for a week and then they yell at her. Because they just blindly believe Shadow even though he was a spy. And then it's okay somehow.
And then it's just,
she just gets back together with Tails. It's just
one of those stories that's kind of like Me, My Friends, and Pontus, where I think they just wrote it on their phone between classes, so they had to wrap this stuff up real fast.
Wait, is that what the author did?
For Me, My Friends, and Pontus, I'm almost certainly 100% sure he wrote that on his phone.
That was the case with Fate, the author QB Gear.
It was definitely the case of Me, My Friends, and Pontus. All the heal, yeah, and all the other autocorrect typing errors, where he wrote that on his phone.
It definitely was the case with Fate, because I think in one author's note he mentioned almost crying in class after writing the chapter with Clayton dies.
I'm jealous. When I was in high school, phones weren't good enough to write fanfic on yet, so I'm real jealous of all these kids able to just spit out fanfics in math class or whatever.
And yeah, last chapter also had Browser Jr., who I'm happy to announce is gonna come back in this.
Yay, I love Browser Jr.
I'm excited.
Alright.
So, we're at chapter 7, the race. So this is where we finally get to that race against Eggman.
6 whole chapters of build-up for this race. So it better be good.
Yeah,
it better be good. Fucking good, author.
Tails sensually woke me from my sleep and informed me that it was time for me to wake up.
He woke you and informed you it was time to wake up.
Not only
he
that.
did one, then the other.
He sensually
technically, that's how it works. Yeah. Okay, this line. I was fully awake, but one thing was weird. Why can I feel the energy from Metal Sonic?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why can you? I don't know. Top 10 questions that science has been yet unable to answer.
The energy
Carl
from Metal
Sagan
Sonic,
is rolling in his fucking grave right now trying to figure this one out.
who we, by the way, we haven't met Metal Sonic. She hasn't met Metal Sonic, but somehow she knows
I don't know
that
if Carl
this
Sagan is
his
dead
energy.
or not, but I'm assuming he's going to be rolling in his grave thinking about this even if he's not dead.
I was so flabbergasted that I fell over backwards.
I like how when everyone like wakes up, they always wake up and they're standing up fully. You know what I mean? Like every single one of this, like every time somebody gets out of bed, they always stand up instantly when they wake up, and then they fall over again.
I mean, that would make me fall over again. Because I get lightheaded sometimes when I stand up
That's true, yeah.
quickly.
Amy, are you okay?
Tails asked when he looked at me. My heart stopped and I made my way to the bathroom.
You're dead. You're not okay.
But
Your heart has stopped.
But there's one thing I don't know. There's one thing I don't know. Why am I feeling the energy from Metal Sonic?
I'm amazed you can feel anything with your heart stopped. That tends to stop most motor functions and senses when your heart just stops.
I ran to the starting position where the race would take place shortly. I am really nervous. So then I'm getting lost in thoughts again.
She lived in the fucking hut, like right off the race course.
Oh yeah, the hut, yeah.
She lived in the
I was
fucking
gonna say, maybe she also,
hut.
or maybe she just sleeps in the workshop.
I don't know.
Who knows?
The race,
Because it's later gonna be revealed there is a bed in, like, the workshop.
so the race started in 3 hours, but then she went to the bathroom and now the race is about to start. How long was she in the bathroom?
Well, you know, her heart stopped.
She had
Took
to
about
put her
3 hours to
makeup
resuscitate.
on. Yeah, she had to give herself, like, a heart massage, and yeah. That was the whole thing. Why was I chosen to race against Eggman? Why do I have to do this fucking thing?
You know what? Fair question. I don't think that was ever elaborated on. And I don't think it will ever be elaborated on.
Yeah, no, it won't. You're right. When I came back to my senses, I realized that my car had vanished.
What? You lost your senses thinking about that? You, like, went in a daze?
I guess so. Which idiot stole my car? I asked, pissed off, and went behind a bush and found Browser Jr.
He's back.
He's back, who was working on my car and disassembling it.
Well, he's not really working on it very hard if he's disassembling it.
Browser Jr., get out of here and don't even think about bothering me during the race. Then you're going to get it. Understood?
4 exclamation marks.
Oh yeah, also not a question, yeah.
Yeah, no. Understood. It is.
I screamed at him. He just looked at me all intimidated and is thinking about if he just shouldn't take off immediately or not.
I don't know. Maybe.
I prepared for the race and tried to beat Eggman.
What? What's happening now? Okay.
Yeah, we're moving along.
You prepared for it and tried to... You prepared in the past tense and tried to beat him in the present tense.
Oh, dude. I
This
love
also
this
just
next
gets
line.
lost in like weird detail that doesn't matter, and then it just suddenly moves along really quickly. When I was standing at the starting line, I almost got a fright because Eggman was looking at me so viciously that I almost flew out of the car.
Holy fucking shit! They have such a way with words when it comes to describing things, don't they?
Yeah.
He looked at her so viciously, she almost flew out of the car. Nobody ever does anything. They almost do stuff. They just almost do stuff.
We got an Eggman line, by the way.
Oh, is this segment? Huh? You must be... I gotta remember what Eggman sounds like. What does he sound like? He's like... Is he like, I'm Eggman?
I mean, that's good enough.
Yeah, you know what? That's what he sounds like. You must be young Amy. Not to be confused with old Amy. But be careful, or your best friend is gonna get it. Don't know what
He
that means.
sneered, and I saw Browser
He's back.
grabbing... No, this time it's the
Not
grown-up
Junior, this is the
Browser.
grown-up one.
Yeah, that's Browser Senior.
Yeah.
Grabbing Tails by the neck and pushing him against the wall.
Whoa.
Whoa, how?
Browser, leave Tails alone. He has nothing to do with this. I yelled and ran towards Browser, who just looked at me perplexed.
He's perplexed!
Perplexed.
He's perplexed about this?
Or, I mean, I was supposed to hurt her friend, but I didn't expect her to do anything about it.
I thought this was my job. I thought I was supposed... What? Why are you getting mad at me? This is what I do.
I'm here to
I'm
stop the
Browser
story.
Junior. I'm Browser Senior.
I pushed him out of the way and tried to calm Tails down. Browser grabbed me by the arm, as the race was starting now of all times.
They're not even gonna wait for everyone to get in position? Man, they run a tight fucking schedule here.
Yeah.
There ain't
need to
even
get
like
on
a
with
check
it.
to see if everyone's there yet. Like, man, if you didn't get in your car in time, fuck you.
You know, they have just the right, like, weather conditions now, so they need to get this over with.
That car is sitting there empty and there's someone behind it. Like, get fucked, nerd. You're gonna just smash right into the back of them. I guess our car wouldn't be sitting there empty. It was completely disassembled by Browser Jr., which I guess the
she
refs,
put it
the
back
refs
together.
didn't bother looking. Are there refs? Who's running this?
I don't know. I guess the city council of Sega.
In the dreamland of the Virginias.
In the dreamland of the city of Sega.
That's where the city of Sega is.
I started up the car and drove off, as soon as the starting gun was fired. My heart was racing when I
Drove
reached
off
first
in
place.
your disassembled car. That was behind a bush.
It's okay, she put it back together.
She works fast. She's fast as fuck, boy.
Also, this is Eggman.
I just lost my place. Wait, what? Aha!
Eggman screamed and pushes me out of the way,
Who would
so that I
scream,
crashed into the tree and became unconscious.
This fucking tree again. Why is there still a tree?
Yeah.
Why has
The true
no one chopped
antagonist.
that
The
shit
true-
down yet? Why is it still sitting here in the middle of the course?
These objects really
It's like
do
the
not
third
want.
time she smashed into it, right? At least the second.
Guys, that's a protected tree. It has like this really... It has this really rare bug species.
It can't be
living
that
in it.
protected. They keep
Can't be
smashing fucking into it.
Can't shove it down.
It's not that protected if they're crashing into it constantly and destroying it.
Nah, the tree is fine.
You know what? Maybe it's protected as in he has a fucking force field around him. That's what they're crashing into.
Tails was startled and ran towards me with his squad.
I ran towards you with a squad.
Me and the squad on our way to rescue the newest tree victim.
Eggman laughed and left with his assistants.
He left. Did he stop?
Well, I guess this race is over now. Bye.
He laughed at her. He laughed at them in the squad. He laughed and left. What is happening? Like, just picture it in your mind. Like, just think about it. They are racing. He makes her smash into a tree. He stops, get out of his car with his assistant, laughs at her, gets back into his car, and drives away. What kind of fucking race is this?
Over. That's what
Tails
it
has
is.
an entire squad that comes over.
What's his squad?
What is his squad? I don't know.
I guess she meant Sonic and the others.
Like, who would watch this
Probably.
fucking race? This is awful.
He gave us a new deadline of 1 week.
For what?
For a new race. They're gonna
Oh.
do it again in 1 week.
Oh, I see.
can I do this or will I never race again?
You haven't barely raced in the first place. You've crashed both times. That's not much of a fucking race at this rate. You get off the starting line and you go right into the tree every time.
I woke up and realized that I wasn't at home, but in the hospital in the city of Sega.
Fuck you.
What happened? I asked and looked at the disturbed Tails, who looked at me with
Tails
tears in his
OC.
eyes. Disturbed Tails.
I love this.
You had a bad accident and became unconscious.
And
He said and held onto my hand. I was so happy to have him. But what does Shadow mean to me?
Why is he's not even fucking here? Shut up.
What does he mean to you?
What does he mean to
made
you?
up
I don't want
lies
to know.
about
I don't
you.
care. He's your brother.
He tried to kiss you without your consent.
And he's also your brother.
Like,
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, that did happen, I believe.
Yeah.
And also,
Brother.
he's your brother. What does he mean to you?
Yeah.
He's not even here. He's not relevant.
Dude,
why are you thinking
why
about
does,
him?
Why does this incest shit always find us?
He pretended to be your brother.
Yeah, I guess it
guess.
was just a jape. Did he grow up with her? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
that's what I was already asking last episode, because that gets never explained, like how her family even formed.
Whoa.
Like, how do you have a fake brother?
Do you mean to tell me that
How
there's
does
something
that
in the story
work?
that doesn't get explained properly? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe
Yeah,
the
on
author would
rare
make a mistake
occasions
like
that
that.
happens. Not too often, but even the best of authors make mistakes sometimes.
Even the best fall down sometimes.
I again fell into a deep sleep.
Oh, R.I.P.
Because how else would I end this chapter?
Yeah. They didn't even end with like any
Oh, God.
author's notes this time.
Oh god, we're at chapter 8.
Oh, dude, I'm already liking. I already love what I see.
Dude, like, science class was starting in 2 seconds. They had to fall asleep right then and there in this fucking chapter.
At least she didn't just go back into the normal world.
Yeah, I was half expecting that, honestly.
Chapter 8, back in school and a bad incident.
Nice
no.
chapter name. Dude,
I feel like
that reminds
back
me
in
of those.
school.
Oh,
there
sorry.
you go.
That chapter name reminds me of those chapter names in what was it, Oliver's Baby? You know, this and that type of chapter names.
I was just gonna say, I
Yeah.
feel like back in school in a bad incident describes probably how this story was made.
Oh, this is a short chapter
The story is the bad incident.
Yeah.
because I like how in chapter 9 it's just called Back in School and a Bad Incident 2.
We'll get to that. When I was finally released from the hospital, I was allowed to go home with Shadow and Tails.
Okay.
Shadow looked at me angrily and I was on my journey to Ullaborn.
What is
So-
Ullaborn?
So what the author probably meant was the real place, which is near Mainz. And the author, Sandra at the beginning claimed to be from near the city of Mainz.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a place there called Ullaborn.
They
But she
misspelled their own
it.
hometown.
They misspelled it. Well, are you insinuating that this is the hometown of the author? Are you insinuating this might be a self-insert?
No, I would never. No, I would not insinuate.
She was
that.
on her journey to the dreamland of Ullaborn.
Yeah, shoot. Ullaborn just happens to be where this story takes place. It has nothing to do with the author. I would never insinuate they're a self-insert.
Oh god, I love this part. I sent this in the Discord before because I loved this so much. When I came through the TV, my mother looked at me and started screaming so that I almost fell backwards. Now I wasn't allowed to play video games for the next 3 weeks, which frightened me.
I mean, I would ground you too if you came through the TV.
What? So she's been coming through the TV when she just goes back to the real world. Then that's how that works.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I'm gonna lose it. Why? What?
Just walking through the TV. Yeah, it's basically like it's like a painting from Mario 64. You just jump right through that thing.
this next sentence?
What is Tails going to say when he learns that I'm not allowed to play anymore?
Oh, no, I mean the next one after that. Sorry.
Oh yeah, the next day fucking school started again. I could have also translated this with the shit school. That would have been more literal, but instead
Shit school. I like that more.
But I think this is closer to like the tone that's conveyed in the original language.
They weren't down
anyway,
for it.
Which I really wasn't down for.
They weren't down for it,
we
dude.
couldn't tell from.
Ain't down for that school.
You know what?
Fucking school started again. God damn it.
How much do you want to bet that this author got grounded and then had to go to school? Their mom fucking grounded them and said they couldn't play Sega All-Stars Racing and they had to go to school. They're just fucking pissed.
Is this a self-insert?
This
is like some Yohimune shit.
Or like some Fate shit.
Like last part I talked about how I think like this author used to go by a different name, and I suspect that it contained her real name, and that that maybe real name wasn't Sandra, so but it could be a self-insert still.
I don't know, could be.
At least in spirit. You don't get it, Mom. Sonic needs me. How are they gonna beat Eggman?
Sandra, get up. You have 15 minutes to get ready.
My mother said, and I got up all disappointed. I hate school! I screamed through my room and went to the bathroom.
I screamed through my room.
I quickly got myself ready and ran down the stairs. As I went outside, I came upon Jonas and Jan.
Hey, it's
Jan came
Shadow
to
the
me.
Hedgehog.
Jan came to me and gave me a soft kiss on the cheek.
I'm glad Jonas didn't do that, considering he's your fucking brother.
I wiped it away, which took Jan aback a little.
What's going on with you? Why are you avoiding me?
How is she avoiding you?
She wiped his kiss away, dude. That's like akin to stabbing a man right in the heart. Stabbing the tails right in the heart.
That's basically like filing a divorce.
Basically, yeah. Like, you wipe the kiss away, it's over.
He asked, perplexed. I turned around and went to school.
Oh, I guess they were in the opposite direction of school.
As we finally arrived at the school, and I wanted to go to my class, Jan grabbed me by the right wrist and pulled me towards him.
I'm glad he grabbed you by the right wrist and not the wrong one.
I really don't want to argue with you, so let me go, I hissed at him.
Why are you arguing?
He just shook his head and dragged me behind the school.
And the whole thing.
Where not even the school bully scourge went.
Yeah, not even the school bully scourge is there. I remember that story.
Please tell me what's going on.
He asked, but I shook my head and broke free from him.
I wonder how many of your viewers know what that story is from.
I mean, most of our viewers are from Steel Donut.
I always felt bad in the Steel Donut videos because we spent so much time referencing shit we already read, and now we're like on your channel referencing shit I read on a different channel.
But also to answer your question from before, so what this is attempting to do is that, like, she's not allowed to go into the game world anymore.
Damn.
And I guess she's afraid to tell Tails.
Why?
I don't know. I guess
I don't know why I asked that, because there wasn't going to be an answer. Not only was there not going to be an answer, but any answer you gave would not be satisfactory as to the question of why.
If you don't show up without an explanation, then he's also gonna get mad. Arguably more mad because he doesn't know the reason why you're not showing up.
I feel like this person watched some love drama, but not the whole thing, just the parts where they argued and then didn't understand any of the rest of what was happening in it, and thinks that when you get in a relationship, you're just supposed to argue, and that's how love works.
That's fair. I think that's true for a lot of shit in this story. Like, a lot of it to me just reads like, okay, this person has watched, like, obviously this person has watched a movie or an anime or something before, and they saw, like, emotional scenes, but they didn't understand, like, that these scenes need to make sense and have a setup.
They didn't understand
that
all
works.
the other stuff between the emotional scenes. That scene where they fought, that's what stuck in her mind. Why they were fighting, she didn't know.
And then they wrote up, like, these nonsensical, like, just bursts of emotion, which, like, don't make any sense within the plot.
They saw a scene where a girl wiped a kiss away and she knew that was the harshest shit ever.
Yeah.
She shed a single tear when she saw that and had to put it in her story immediately.
One small tear.
One small smile.
Alright, chapter 9, Back in School and a Bad Incident 2.
Oh, part 2.
They made a
Here we go.
sequel. When I had broken free, I ran away from him and quickly made my way to class, since
that
the
was easy.
school bell had already rang the first lesson.
Oh.
Shit, we have FT&A with Miss Casper.
Five Nights
And
at
I-
Freddy's. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not the right acronym.
Yeah, I have no idea what FT&A is. Like, I searched it on Google and nothing came up,
Well,
so
you know,
I'm assuming
five-
it's an acronym for something.
5 Tuesday nights.
Oh,
Ass. Awake. 5 Tuesday nights awake. My new video game, legally distinct.
Jan ran past me and dragged me with him into the classroom,
Please
which made
stop.
me even more angry.
Cut
Why
this
can't
out.
Jan just leave me alone?
Why are you both like this?
Also, it's not like Jan himself needs to go to school.
Yeah, he's Tails.
Oh yeah, then again, does he? He is Tails. Does he need to go to school?
Why is he here?
I mean,
And that
is there
accident fucked this entire timeline up, dude. She got hit. She hit the tree so fucking hard she destroyed the universes.
I quickly sat down next to Jonas and just waited for the teacher, who was late for some reason.
Some fucking reason.
When she arrived almost 10 minutes late, she apologized and continued the lesson.
Is she writing this from her desk?
Maybe.
Just live? She live
She's
vlogging what's
continuing the
happening?
lesson that hasn't started yet. That's also interesting.
She's just that good. I don't know what you're complaining about. Raw talent, pure skill.
What's going on with me? Why am I so stubborn?
A moment of self-reflection. Rare.
Miss Casper interrupted my thoughts and sent me to the board.
Damn.
The class started laughing, and that's
At
what
what?
made me even more nervous than I already was.
Just at the sight
She's
of
going
her.
up to the board. Look at her. She's going up to the board to answer the question. Holy
Haha, she
Yeah,
can't
that's
go
how
into
it
the.
works.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
like-
something that funny since the last fucking person that went up there.
Haha, you can't go into the game world anymore.
Is that what they were laughing about? I don't know.
The school bell saved me at the last second, and I was allowed to take out my materials for German lessons.
She sent you
because
up to the
that's how
board?
it works.
She sent you up to the board right as class was ending?
Yeah, and then
I guess
then
the teacher
school
didn't
bell
plan
rang,
this
and
through
she
very
didn't
well.
even make you
Class
do
was
anything.
only 1 minute. It's like that. What was that one story by Eve Everstone where
I
classes
can't
were
remember,
super
but I know
short?
what you're talking about, where each class was like 1 minute long. What kind of learning is going on in this?
That's just FT&A.
Oh, you're right, yeah. FT&A class is just 11 minutes long, and she was 10 minutes
Yeah,
late.
it's the class where you just do nothing.
I love the idea of an 11-minute long class.
How annoying, I thought the whole time.
How annoying.
How annoying that I just got off scot-free.
Why did you think that the whole time?
I don't know. Jan came towards me and asks me to go outside with him. What does he want now? What do you want from me? I asked angrily and gave him a vicious look.
Ooh.
But he pushed me against the wall and looked at me disappointed.
Why would he do that? Why is everyone pushing people? Stop it.
Because this is emotional. This is
Hands
like
to your
an emotional
fucking
scene,
self.
I guess.
What do I want? You're too stubborn today. What's going on with you?
He asked
did ask
and
a
pushed
valid
me
question.
even harder.
Why is he shoving you? Stop it.
I guess I have no choice but to tell the truth. I'm not allowed to play the game for 3 weeks because my mom saw me coming out of the TV.
Well, I guess...
I informed
You
Jan.
could have just said that
Yeah.
at first this morning.
Yeah, but we needed to have this emotional scene.
And we needed to have that scene in that 1 minute class where she got saved by the bell.
Yeah, what did that add? Absolutely nothing. I informed Jan. Jan looked at me and let go of me, because the school bell for the 3+4 rang.
What is it 3 plus 4?
The third and fourth lesson.
Oh, the school bell for both? Oh, okay, I see. Is it
The offer
commonly
just-
wrote as the 3 plus 4? Or is that
No,
something
I don't
they
think
did?
so. That's why I actively wrote it down like that, because it was weird in the original as well.
I like how he looked at them and then let go because the bell rang, but not because he had anything to say.
Yeah, so the 3+4 thing, I've never heard it before, but I immediately understood what they meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that for grade school, first? I don't know what your high school is, if you have high school in Germany. Is that primary school or something?
Well, it works a bit differently, but there's, I guess there's an equivalent to elementary school. And I think I think middle school and high school are one thing. But then there's different, I guess, levels to it.
Well, what's the 3+4? What level of school is that?
No, that's just the daily schedule.
Is that for all?
Lesson
all
1
grades?
through 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I see. Okay, because when I was in grade school, they had a much different class schedule than high school. So there was when I was in grade school, there was class 1, 2, 3, 4. But when I was in high school, it was they had the name, if that makes sense.
I think she calls it the 3+4 because you have I don't know if that's also true in the States, but there's blocks you have two
Yeah,
lessons
first
of
period, second
the
period.
same class.
Yeah.
Or
They were-
period
they-
was
they
maybe
were-
the word I should have been using.
Yeah, they were periods. Yeah. But anyway, not to get us sidetracked. I'm learning about German culture today.
So time skip.
That was needed.
When school was finally over, I ran out of the school and tried not to step on Jonas's feet.
It was very hard. He had very big feet. You seen fucking
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog? You seen how big that motherfucker's feet are? You try not stepping on those.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. I kept running faster and faster and whoomp, I fell in front of Jan's feet.
Whoop, there it is.
Too stupid to run.
What a nice guy. He said and lifted me up.
Why did you say that?
My heart skipped a beat again and I fell unconscious.
You've got to get that heart condition looked at. This is serious.
she really
You're going to die.
keeps falling unconscious.
You have got a serious heart condition. It's stopping. It's skipping beats. Go to the doctor.
Sandra.
A soft voice said into my ear and I jerked awake.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Tails, I whined and gave him a kiss on the mouth.
Here you go. Here's your one kiss on the mouth.
Then we got the offer rejecting.
So cute. Hope this works out now.
You wrote the story.
Oh, yeah, you're writing it. What do you mean, I hope?
You're the one who decides.
I hope this works out and Mrs. Casper doesn't take my phone away again.
Mrs. Casper's coming right now. Oh, shit. Chapter over.
When I woke up after an hour...
An hour!
Tails.
Hey, fucking hour.
Yeah. I saw Tails sweetly laying in my bed, which makes him look even cuter.
How nice.
I hope that I can back to playing soon, or I'll never see the others again.
You would.
So Tails is just allowed to be Tails in this world.
Well, technically he's supposed to be Jan in the normal world.
Yeah, but apparently
So
they gave up on that.
I don't know if he was literally like in Tails form at that point, or if she just wrote that because, technically they're the same person.
There are just some questions in life that cannot be answered by mere mortals or gods. I don't think God can answer any of these questions either, honestly.
Sorry that the other chapter was so short, but this one was longer. Have fun reading.
I read it already.
Yeah, weird thing to put that at the end.
I would be like, I hope you had fun reading would make sense, but I already read it. I made it to this point.
Alright, and we got a third part of this.
Another one.
Chapter 10, back in school and a bad incident free.
Well, I'm assuming you're not in school anymore.
Yeah. After I have managed to get together with Jan alias Tails.
There we go.
I mean, you did that before, like
solved.
several chapters before. Anyway, I have a new problem. What do I do now? I didn't beat Eggman, and I can't go to the city of Sega either. I have to ask Jan if it's possible to do that in secret.
Take the secret tunnel to the city of Sega.
Oh, Matt. Well, no.
What is this?
I'm not spoiling anything. My mother threw me out of bed, and what's now left for me to try is to convince my mother and to ask her if she could please let me play the game again.
Okay, this happened in real life. This had to have happened in real life.
But Mom, my life is like a video game.
I'm just trying hard to beat the stage.
All while I'm still collecting coins.
I'm growing up to be a big boy.
Or girl in this case.
But Mom, I lost my way again.
Rest in peace. I think the singer of that band died. Rest in peace to him.
Ronnie Radke? No, he's
No, I
very
don't think
alive
he
and
did.
well.
Oh, who died? I thought someone who was a part of that band died.
Oh no, but he did help someone die
Oh, shit.
back then.
I listened to the other songs from that band. They were not what I thought they were going to be.
But Mom, why do good girls like bad guys? Oh my god.
Mom, I asked timidly.
What now? You are not playing video games and that's it.
She yelled and walked out of the door.
She didn't even fucking, ask her question. I guess her mom just knew.
Yeah. I was baffled. How could she?
Very easily.
How dare she? This was my life. How can she interrupt a gamer's life? I don't know. My thoughts were interrupted by my cell phone. I looked onto the display and saw that Jan had tried to call me. I called him back and got the answer accordingly.
Well, you know what?
So this
That's
is in dialect
realistic.
form
Lots
now.
of times, for some reason, my phone doesn't ring, and I have to look and see that someone tried to call me. This has been the most realistic part of the story so far.
Yeah, it really is.
Hi, cutie.
Don't call me cutie. Why did you try to call me?
We have the first 2 periods of...
You're fucking with me, right?
Nah, I'm not.
And so the conversation was over.
I love when she just starts swearing out of nowhere.
Now, what do
What
you
the
think
fucking
will...
ass, man?
Now, what do you think will the consequences be of the first 2 periods being off?
Nothing.
That's right. Time skip. When I wanted
you
to
fucking
go home.
asshole! You can't do this!
When I wanted to go home, I almost can't believe my eyes. What is Eggman doing here and why is he talking to my mother?
Uh-oh, Eggman's here to buy another child.
Julius, this story is so bad, dude.
I know.
Eggman's here to adopt Amy again.
Is he a dad or a demon?
I don't know.
So what does Eggman look like in the real world?
He could be your angel or your Damon.
It might be, it might just be Jim Carrey or...
wait, he's just Jim Carrey.
Wait, can I look something
in
up?
the real world, I am a loser, but in the gaming world, I'm the god, or whatever that meme was.
In the real world, I'm a loser, but in the gaming world, I'm Eggman. So I'm still a fucking loser, honestly.
Let's see if I can find this. Okay, here it is.
What is this?
Are you gonna put this up on the screen?
Oh my god, what is this? Is that him? Wait, I want to see him. Wait, yeah, scroll over. Scroll.
Whoa, dude.
That is him.
I guess
that's him. That's him talking to the mom. That's him.
I guess I have to put this into the video now.
That's him. He's talking to fucking... That is exactly what he looks like, talking to her mom.
I'm glad that I remembered this. This is such a great video. Okay. Ted has also seen it and pushed me to the ground so that he wouldn't see us.
Who cares?
Eggman turned around, but he couldn't see us and got back to talking with my mother.
What the fuck? Eggman was fucking blind. I was on the ground and he cannot look down. Little known fact about Eggman, he can't look down. It's impossible. He's never done it. If you get on the ground, that's it. If you're shorter than him, it's fucking over.
I mean, he has no neck, so how would
he can't look down.
Oh, dude, keep reading.
What are they talking about? I slowly walked towards them and listened in.
Wait, what?
So this is Amy, this is the mother.
Amy has to be exterminated. The same goes for Sandra, so that she can't come back to Sega.
What?
My daughter must fucking die! You hear me? Die!
Because I know that she's playing the game and going to Sega in the process.
Her life cannot be like a video game.
Dead.
You'll have to make her lose her way again.
She cannot have her life with Tails.
I heard her saying, I'm lost for words.
I lost my way.
I lost my words again.
Oh.
What did they say?
Jan asked, perplexed.
Who was unable to hear anything, apparently.
Damn, a lot of people are perplexed in this story.
I mean, are we reading this?
Fair.
I'm perplexed reading most of the story, too. This is the one thing I agree with.
But I got out from the grasp and ran away.
The grasp.
My mother. How could she? Why is she doing this? I kept running faster until I stopped at a secluded cabin.
Ah, yeah. Germany's known
get
for
ready
just
for
lots
it.
of random secluded cabins just being there, right? Isn't that why they
Yeah.
call Germany like the secluded cabin country or something? I think
Yeah,
that's
the
what I think that's what
cabin-
they call it. Yeah. Like you go to
I tried to
Germany,
come up with what play with Kevin, but I couldn't.
you just go to Germany and like you can't go like 5, I don't know, seclusions without running into another cabin there. It's just.
I
It's
mean,
just what
that
happens.
reminds me. There's like some. Like at some rare tracks, there's some. I saw this in a Sutter's video once at some like rare tracks in Germany. There's like these houses that used to be like, I guess, for the rail workers. Or like the guy who had to change tracks when that was still done manually, and some of these are like abandoned and you can buy them for like a few bucks or something.
Dang, she probably bought them all up with her Sega money. Her Sega City, her Sega. No, I was gonna say her race winnings, but she's never won a fucking race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Only
Maybe
test
her like
races.
insurance claims from all the crashing.
and they saved a lot of money by just placing a TV and Supersonic All-Star Racing in the cabin, because then the workers could just go into the video game world and sleep there.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. What's that? I slowly opened the door and went inside.
What's that?
What's there?
Looks like I was expected. I looked around and realized that the cabin had already stood at some other place, and so I went further in, and I indeed ended up back in Sega.
Whoa.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Enter the wardrobe, you end up in City of Sega.
Also, I can't believe you were right. That is really how it worked. They really did just have these secluded cabins with the Sega All-Stars Racing. You just go in and you're back in the city
So are
of
there
Sega.
cabins in Germany that leads to the world of Sega?
Yeah, is that the other thing Germany's known? I think it is, yeah. Germany's known as the
I know
city
where
of
the
Sega
next
cabin
DLDR
country.
meetup is going to be.
Ulala looked at me and ran towards me. Tails and Shadow appeared behind me.
It's terrifying.
So I guess this is Shadow and Tails at the same time.
You want me to count you down?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
You found
You
the
found
secret,
a secret
entrance.
entrance.
They said and laughed. I didn't think it was funny. Yeah, me neither. I didn't
Yeah, it
tell you
wasn't-
before.
There's nothing to laugh about.
But I nodded. I was so
Okay,
happy.
that's fair.
But my mom is scaring me.
Yeah, your mom wants you dead. I would be a little
Yeah,
scared
that's-
too.
That's fair. That's fair.
If my mom was talking to, like, I don't know, G-Man from Half-Life or whatever, because I got sucked into the Half-Life world through Steam, and then my mom was like, I want Matt dead. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I'd be pretty fucking terrified, too. And then I would like, go back into, I would go through the hole in the ground. You know, that's what South Carolina is full of, just the holes in the ground.
I
would go in there and
into
end up back up in the secret city of 17. And,
I got sucked into
Gordon
the world.
Freeman would be
of-
there
the
to comfort
city
me.
of Valve, you mean?
Yeah, the city of Valve, sorry.
It's like I got sucked into the world of Final Fantasy VII, and Sephiroth came out of the TV and told my mom, I want Joaquin dead.
Can't get over this.
You land on like Alex and she goes, too stupid to land.
Well, and then I come up to Gordon Freeman and he doesn't say anything because he never fucking talks.
You hear Neil Breen on the Neil Breen. You hear Dr. Breen on the on like the TV, like, Matt, go away. You're not wanted here anymore because, like, I don't know.
There's gonna
Dr.
be
Mossman
the
was telling lies about you.
There's going to be the fucking dune buggy race coming up. I have to be a part of.
Yeah, Dr. Mossman who was also pretending to be your sister in real life, was jealous. And she was spreading lies about you, and then everyone hates you.
Man, I hate the fucking dune buggy race. Who added that to Half-Life 2? I hate that fucking part. I have to race against a Vortigaunt and Neil Breen, and Neil Breen just fucking cheats. He makes me crash into a rock every time. I fucking hate this game.
Yeah, and then he gets out of his dune buggy and just laughs at you because
He
the
does, he
question.
laughs, and then him and his assistant leave.
Because you keep crashing into the same tree.
That's okay, though, because fucking Gordon Freeman and the squad come up and help me.
GLaDOS Jr. comes out of the corner and makes the crash.
Yeah, you know, if GLaDOS Jr. hadn't been disassembling my dune buggy, I would have won that race.
I forgot,
Okay.
in Half-Life, who's the bald doctor?
Dr. Kleiner.
Kleiner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I only know who he is because he's the guy who I always end up, like, I keep killing in Gmod.
Oh, God.
I test my explosives on Dr. Kleiner.
Ah, fiddlesticks, what now?
Me IRL.
Chapter 11, The Problem.
Oh, man, I
Indeed.
feel like that has described this entire
This is
story
where
so far.
finally a problem is gonna show up. My mother has been acting really strange over the last few
You
days.
don't say.
Yeah.
She's ignoring me, and she also stopped waking me up in the morning.
Well, at least she hasn't thrown you out of
you.
bed.
At least she hasn't
Yeah.
fucking killed you.
I worry that Eggman is putting pressure on her
He's
because
putting
I drove into a
pressure on
tree.
her.
That's
She's
why.
the one that told Eggman she wanted you dead. Eggman didn't say a fucking word.
Yeah, to be fair. I stood up and slowly walked down the stairs to the kitchen. As I slowly walked there, I was disturbed by Eggman.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Hello, Amy. Nice to see you.
He said kindly, which kind of baffles me.
It really is adopted by Eggman, isn't it? We're really going back here again.
Oh my god, get ready for this. We're at our next big reveal.
Oh, shit.
I wanted to give him a slap to the face when Jonas came rushing in.
Alright, let's see.
Eggman has nothing to do with this. Metal Sonic got him into this.
He screamed into my ear. How would you know? You don't even really know him, Shadow.
How would you
I complained at him.
Why are you calling him
You
Shadow?
don't know him either. You don't know Eggman either.
And Shadow was a spy for him.
Yeah.
But I guess the author forgot that. I complained at him, but that doesn't seem to interest him.
Yeah, I'm bored.
I'm talking to you, I screamed, but he still didn't make a peep.
Whatever that means.
I slowly started to get angry and wanted to teach
I
him a
appreciate
lesson.
you.
Oh no.
I appreciate you
Oh,
spelling
no.
whatever they wrote in German back in English correctly, but it still didn't make the sentence make
Okay,
sense.
don't read ahead.
Okay.
But then he raised his voice and held onto my hand.
So, is this Jonas also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eggman is your long lost father.
What?
He just pronounced himself dead back then
You can do that?
because he was taken into custody by Metal Sonic.
You can pronounce your own self dead?
He was supposed to get you out of the way for him.
What?
To get hold of the Pico hammer.
Of course.
Because that hammer possesses magical powers to smash people into pieces.
I think a hammer doesn't need magical powers to do that. Like, you get a big enough hammer, you don't need to put magic in it.
Damn, I can't believe
You can just
Eggman's my
smash people to
dad.
pieces with it. Also, really, is Eggman
This really is
angel or
dad or a
demon? Really is,
Angel or a
huh?
demon.
Is this a common trope I'm not aware of where Eggman is secretly my fucking dad and I'm a girl?
I mean, I only saw it in 2 stories.
What about Eggman screams like dad properties? Like, look at Eggman and tell me, like, what about him, like, screams that he's your dad?
I mean, he is daddy material.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no.
I've never looked at Eggman and been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write a fanfic where he's my dad.
Might be a leather daddy. I don't know.
Oh god. He told me, and only now I realized what fucking mistake I had made.
Oh yeah, man. You wrote an entire 12 chapters of this shit. And that was only your first fucking mistake.
I'm sorry, Eggman. I didn't mean it. I slowly started to cry. That next line.
What? Eggman, what? No problem. And you are the real Amy. Whatever, what?
Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask.
I'm not at, you know what?
It's the
Okay,
real
no more
Amy.
whats. From now on, I'll just go, okay.
Will the real Amy please stand up? Every single person could be an Amy lurking.
Okay.
He said and I collapsed, so that Eggman had to catch me.
Catch me if you can, motherfucker. I'm collapsing.
She just keeps fainting.
I told her she's got to get that heart condition looked at, dude.
Yeah.
That shit's not healthy. She's not feeling good.
When I woke up, I started looking around sheepishly because Shadow stood
Sheepishly.
next to me and because I was in Sega again.
Sheepishly.
Why am I here? I asked.
You collapsed because you found out that Eggman is your father.
I got startled and tried to get out of the bed but collapsed
Thanks
again.
for summarizing the past couple paragraphs.
What the fuck, man?
Dude, she's got medical issues. Get her out of Sega. Get her to a real fucking doctor. There are no real doctors in Sega. Dr. Mario doesn't count. He's not even a Sega property.
Well, they don't have Dr. Mario, but they have Dr. Amigo.
Yeah, Dr. Amigo and Browser.
Browser Jr.
Amy, stay in bed or you will fall over again.
My father commanded me and carried
It's
me
going
into
to
bed
happen,
again.
trust me, I know. You have not been able to stand up straight once this entire story. You will fall over again.
I didn't know what to do anymore. My mom isn't her old self anymore, and I suffice on my dad.
I suffice on him too.
I miss my mom throwing me out of bed and yelling at me every day.
I miss the I miss the rage.
I miss the abuse.
I never said that I was sad.
Also, the suffice on my dad, normally I would have replaced this with a normal English sentence, but I have no idea what was meant in the original.
But
anyway,
I'm gonna be real with you. You've done a very good job, but I don't think any of these sentences have been normal English sentences so far. I don't think there was any hope.
Anyway, how embarrassing. Sufficing on your dad, how embarrassing.
Don't. What?
I fell into a deep sleep again.
You cannot keep doing this.
When you don't know how to end your chapter, just make her fall into a deep sleep again.
Get help.
Alright, chapter 12. I want you. My mother is scaring me. Why is she acting weird towards me, and why is she suddenly trying to avoid me?
You already asked this.
This is like the 5th time we brought this up.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but my mom is acting weird towards me.
Wait, what? She's doing what? Your mom is doing what now? Wait, can you tell me again?
Oh, it's just that my mom is scaring me.
I wasn't listening the last 16 times you told me. Can you tell me one more time what your mom's doing?
Shadow interrupted my thoughts completely and asks me to come with him.
He interrupted and asks me. I give up, dude. This grammar's killing me. I have long since stopped trying to keep track of the tenses.
Oh, no.
What do you want from me? I asked timidly because he had already almost pulled me towards him.
He is your brother.
Question mark.
I have to talk to you in private. It's about Metal Sonic and Tails. This is how Shadow sounds. I saw how they had talked about you with each other. I saw how they had talked about you with each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shadow said and dragged me behind the workshop.
Yeah.
You're fucking with me, right?
Yeah, I am.
I asked, slowly getting annoyed.
It was a prank. This whole thing's been a prank. Gotcha.
Oh, God.
No. Wait, what? No, I don't. What does that mean?
He's not fucking with her.
Okay, so he means I'm not. Okay, I don't. No, I'm not. I don't. I know that I lied to you back then because I had developed a crush on you, my sister. But this time I really mean it.
Yeah, the I don't might be my fault. I apologize.
No,
he said and came closer to my face.
Please stop coming.
Just as he wanted to kiss me, Tails came in and started yelling at me.
Yelling at you?
How dare you take advantage of me like that again?
Wait, again?
How dare you repeat the exact same plot point from like 5 chapters ago, author?
Yeah.
Like I didn't already read this.
I was started.
Author, you cannot just repeat the same chapter again and put again after each one of their actions, okay? That's not how this works. You're not allowed to do this.
Oh, you want new stupidity? Don't worry, you're gonna get that really shortly. I was startled and my head turned red from anger.
Her whole head turned red, not her face.
It's your own fault, or who was talking about me with Metal Sonic? Not a question. I yelled back so that Tails winced.
Ooh, got him good.
He looked at me and turned red from anger.
Who told you?
He screamed and came towards me in shadow.
What? I saw it as it happened, and I also told Amy about it immediately.
Shadow said and left the two of us alone.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, nerds. I'm out of here. I gotta go audition for Metal Gear.
Tails looked at me and saw the tears in my eyes.
I'm sorry, Amy.
You know, when they talk about the emotional, when they talk about the emotional roller coaster, this must be what they're talking about.
Oh my god.
I feel like the emotional G-forces in the story would be enough to fucking kill someone.
Oh my god, that next line, that next sentence.
What?
I knew it. My mother and Metal Sonic are almost the same, or am I wrong
Almost. Almost?
Almost.
So Eggman married Metal Sonic.
Where did she get that?
Eggman took Metal Sonic. He took his hand in marriage and said, "Till death do us part," and said, "I do." Is that what I'm getting here?
I mean, it gets lonely when you're a mad scientist.
It gets lonely when you're Metal Sonic.
That too. Oh wait, no. Metal Sonic took Eggman into custody.
Yeah, and became the mom. How was this child birthed? Who gave birth to this child?
Was she even birthed? Because she was Amy, and she's the real Amy.
Who gave birth?
Came into the real
did Metal
world.
Sonic
I guess they
give birth
gave her
to this
false
child?
memories.
Who are her real parents? Are they her real parents? Can a robot get pregnant? Can a robot give birth to a hedgehog or whatever the fuck Amy is? Is she a hedgehog? I don't even remember. I don't want to think about this relationship. It's very uncomfortable.
I'm afraid it's never really gonna be explained.
I don't know why I'm asking. I don't know what I was expecting.
Eggman, my dad, came towards me and has realized that I was slowly uncovering Metal Sonic's secret. Is it true, not a question?
Why does everyone know this but her? Everyone knows this and she doesn't tell her.
Yeah, they also knew about the secret entrance and didn't tell her.
They didn't tell her, and they knew that Shadow was her brother and didn't tell her. Nobody tells her anything. These people are assholes.
Is it true, not a question? Is it possible that my mother is Metal Sonic?
The Metal Sonic.
I asked him, crying. The Metal Sonic.
Is it true that my mom is the Herobrine?
Oh my fucking god. Dude, this changes everything. Because now that I think about it, when I was thinking back to when my mom was talking to the G-Man, she did have a face like Herobrine.
Oh, no. Tyler's dead because of the Metal Sonic. I asked him, crying, and held onto Eggman's clothes.
There. It's going to be fine. It's gonna be fine. I know that it's bullshit. Fuck you. But you have to trust me. Your mother is Metal Sonic!
So it's not bullshit then.
It's white! And she, so it's still she. So it's, Metal Sonic is a woman and gave birth to Tails. Not Tails, sorry. Gave birth to Amy. And also Shadow?
Maybe. I
want to see this family fucking tree. I want to see the family tree.
Actually related or not?
I want to see the fucking family tree. Show me, author. Show me their fucking family tree. Where did these people come from? They came from the city of Sega. I know that. But, who gave birth to them?
No, they were developed from the city of Sega.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. Your mother is Metal Sonic, and she wants to use you for her plan so that she can destroy your friends. So it is a she. Metal Sonic is actually
They're all
her
created.
mom.
They were all created from the Big Bang in the city of Sega.
I mean, she's a robot. It's not like she has biological sex, and you can have her be any gender you want her to be.
I don't know how the dreamland of the Segas of the Ulan, whatever the name of the town she was in, works. Okay.
Or maybe Metal Sonic has been using Tails' gender changing machine from
I don't fucking know.
Arfie.
Is it a human changing machine too? Well, at least they don't turn into a centipede, right? No one's turned into a centipede yet, I don't think, in this story, so we're still
I guess
safe.
that wouldn't work out from a timeline perspective because Sonic and Tails and would have to be dead and Shadow would be in the wheelchair.
Is this story the reason for insanity? Have we found it at last? Is this truly
this
a reason
is
for
the
insanity?
I don't know if it's the reason. Or just the continuation of insanity. Maybe it's the aftermath of insanity.
The aftermath of the insanity.
He said as he kept comforting me. My tears kept falling down my face until I collapsed.
Please, you can't keep doing this. I beg you. Please stop. Is this... Yeah, this is
a segment again.
Shadow has to... Fuck. I almost read that without laughing. Shadow has developed a crush on you and wants to win you back so that he can get one over on Tails. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is very weird and awkward.
He added and left me alone for a short while.
You collapsed and he just fucking dropped you on the ground. Your head fucking banged off of the concrete and just left you there.
Why? You lied to me, Tails. I am never going to forgive you.
Did Tails lie?
I mean, I guess he was working with Metal Sonic or talking about her with Metal Sonic.
Oh, I see. Lie of omission.
I had to think about Tails the whole time, but my father was right. I have to forget him. He didn't say that, you know?
You know what they say, forget and forget.
That. He said nothing of the likes.
Forget and forget. Also, you're right, he did not say that. A literal, he didn't say that.
Well, I guess that's gonna be it for today.
He didn't say that.
I guess we're gonna see next part, where this is gonna end.
It's gonna end? Where could this possibly end at?
Anyone else wants to give the outro?
Yeah, so if you liked this video, get sucked into your computer monitor, join our Discord, join our Tumblr, or request a story or WikiHow through our Google request form or linked in the description.
Anything bad media related, do not harass any author that we cover.
Or we'll destroy you, and we'll also ground you and forbid you to play video games.
We're also gonna throw you out of bed.
That's true. And remember, if you do not like, then do not read. Bye.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching.